Hey guys, how are you doing today? Today I'm going to be playing some Geoguessr Battle Royale. I've played this game a fair few times, I never recorded it before, and this is actually my first video, or probably end up being my first video that I've uploaded with my webcam, so this can give me an insight into, well, I mean, with a game like this, a webcam isn't exactly the most, I guess, beneficial thing to have, but we'll see how it runs with this game. So we're going to be playing some Geoguessr Battle Royale. I'm going to be playing 3 games today in a row with no cuts. If I go out the first round, then I go out the first round, and I'll go on to the next game and try my luck at the other 2 games following that. So 3 games in a row. I'm going to try and hopefully win something, and hopefully give you an insight into my geographical knowledge and ability as I go through this game. So you get 3 guesses per round. You get placed in a random country. You only have to guess the country, not the city or exact location, just the country. And if you get it right, you move on to the next round. Last one standing wins. I'll explain any more specific details as we get into this, but let's just get started, shall we? We've got all 10 players filling up. We've got a nice, possibly, well, Europe is what I'm thinking straight away. Europe, okay, probably not Europe anymore. Australia or somewhere. New Zealand, perfect. A good start. So, the reason behind that, as people are sure other people are going to get it right pretty quickly, the reason why I got it right straight away was the domain here, .co.nz New Zealand. So that was the pretty much the only reason of why I guessed New Zealand straight away. I just thought initially when we started, wherever it was, can you go back to the start? Yeah, you can. When I look at this, I thought Europe. But when I looked at the road markings, it definitely wasn't Europe, and also the fact that it's pretty darn sunny. I had already kind of put into my head the idea of it being Australia. I just had to see that sign to confirm that it was in that region, not exactly Australia, but New Zealand. So we have what, 4 more people have a chance to get it right. So everybody has a chance to go through this first round, as you can see, 10 out of 10. We've got 10 players total, and then from then it goes down 1 per round. Obviously, if only 2 people get it right in the next round, then only 2 people go through, and then there'll only be 1 person left the round after. But since this is the first round, shouldn't be. It should be pretty straightforward for everybody to go through. As with 2 people haven't guessed for some reason. I don't know why they haven't even attempted. Maybe they're AFK or something. Next round, nice dusty road with some cattle. I want to say Africa. Somebody's, I'm sure, guessing somewhere in Africa. But yeah, this is going to be difficult for me to. Wow, he got it right. That is pretty surprising. Pretty darn surprising. Could this be Kenya or where's Kenya? My map knowledge isn't amazing. There it is. Not Kenya. Botswana. Awesome. So African Geoguessr locations tend to be the sort of similar locations like Nigeria or Kenya or Botswana or like Senegal. I think comes up quite a bit as well. So that was sort of the reason why I guessed those. Why I guessed Kenya first and then Botswana was simply because they appear quite a lot, and because it's quite a arid conditions, arid environment. Is that dead? Is that something dead there? Oh, that's kind of depressing. But anyway, oh dear. Yeah. Because it was quite an arid environment, I thought it probably would end up being Botswana after my guess for Kenya was wrong. So yeah, I got it right. And as we move on to the next round, we're looking like Europe here from the get-go. From what I can tell, just from what I can see in front of me. Let's try and find some signage to help me along. That doesn't have any signs on it, unfortunately. I thought it might have at least something telling me where it is or what it is. A nice narrow road to traverse along. So I'm thinking, possibly Sweden, somewhere a Nordic country. But then again, I haven't found anything to reaffirm my instinct. So we shall see what we find, hopefully, along this road. If nobody gets this right, by the way, then we move on to the next round. So there's hope that nobody gets this right. Or there could be a chance that I could be the only one to get it right, which would be the perfect outcome. I just need something to go off of. There's no signs anywhere. And these buildings don't really help me. I'm sure someone's just going to end up getting it right, like the last second. And then they instantly win. But okay, this is not where I thought it was originally, which I suppose is a good thing. I just have no idea where this could be. Let's just get guesses out in there. Romania. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I got that right. Okay. Let's see if anybody else gets this right. Wow. Wow, that was my first game, wasn't it? Was that my first game? I've been recording so many times I can't remember if this was my first game, but if this was my first, I'm just going to assume it was. I've been recording for 6 minutes, so I think this was my first game. Oh, I can't believe I got that right so quickly. So the reason why I guessed Romania, well, I can't really give you one. I just thought from the way the buildings looked, the way the sort of environment looked, it had to be Eastern Europe somewhere. I said I originally thought it was a Nordic country. That was just from the first thing that I saw, like in front of me, the trees, etc. But as I explored more, I thought it must have been Eastern Europe somewhere. And to be honest, Romania was a fluky guess. I'm not gonna lie, but I won somehow. Somehow nobody else got it right. As somebody guessed Japan and Thailand and Australia and Germany. There were some people that were close, sure, but I can't believe I got that right first game. Let's come to the next game. I wanted something a bit more challenging than that, to be honest, something that I wouldn't win, that quickly, that would go to the last round, but never mind. We'll hopefully have a bit more of a challenging game this time. Not to say that everybody sucked at that last game, because I only just got it right from a fluky guess, but we are originally in a tunnel here. This is not helpful for me, especially, oh, there we go, that's a lot better. Okay, what could this be? Germany? Austria? No. Oh, could be like Switzerland. I'm not too sure with these types of locations, to be honest. Definitely that region, though. I want to know where that tunnel came out. That would have been a lot easier for me. Okay. Luckily everybody has a chance to go through here, so I can take my time if I need to. Which I do think I need to, just to make sure I'm getting it right. But you know what, let's just try it. If it's not Germany, then okay. I was gonna guess Austria next, but it was Germany. Okay, that's good. Donkey Town and hey wait. I've got their chance of getting it right. Donkey Town's the last one standing. Maybe they're not playing, we shall see. Literally nobody's got a wrong guess, so it's pretty straightforward. Apparently not for Donkey Town. Apparently he doesn't know what the German language looks like. I should have known just from that Strasse that it was Germany. Okay, where are we looking here? A very barren, remote is what I meant to say. A very remote location. Very mountainous as well. Where could possibly Albania? Possibly South America. I'm just gonna get Albania. Just guess for the fun. Where is Albania? Here. It wasn't Albania. Okay. My next instinct is South America somewhere, like Peru or Chile, from the mountainous environment. It could possibly, I don't want to say it's like New Zealand. I don't think it's going to be New Zealand or Australia. I doubt it from this. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere, to be honest. So let's try, where do we try? Chile? Peru? Let's try Peru. Okay, cool. So yeah, South America from the mountains is how I got to that conclusion. Albania is quite mountainous as well, so that was my first. That's why I guessed that first. And Albania does actually appear quite often on Geoguessr. But yeah, I simply guessed Peru. I guess Peru just because it was South America, and it was mountainous, and it's either going to be Peru or Chile from that sort of environment. So luckily I got that right. I mean, even if I guessed Chile and I got it wrong, then I would have just guessed Peru next anyway. So I think there was pretty much a guarantee that I would have got that right regardless. So we're definitely in Europe now. This guy is pretty good that's getting it straight away. I need something to go off of though first before I put my guess in. Eastern Europe is my first instinct, or simply because there's no like markings on the side of the roads, and that's a common feature for like Slovakia or I think Serbia, that sort of region, perhaps up here. Okay, it's not Slovakia. Slovenia. It's not Slovenia. Okay, I still have a chance. I still have a chance. Russ has got it right. He just guessed what, Bulgaria? Is that Bulgaria? Or am I looking? No, not Bulgaria. Where did he guess? Lithuania and Latvia. So I feel like it's probably Estonia. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that already made guesses in the top right here is pretty useful, because I saw he guessed 2 countries next to Estonia and then ended up getting it right. So simply going off that information, I feel like that sort of put me, you know, in the right spot to guess Estonia, simply because he was so close before with his other guesses. Obviously, wow, I'm in the middle of nowhere. You could do like fake guesses where you guess somewhere where you already know where it is, but you guess somewhere completely, you know, the opposite direction. Wow, this guy's really good. Just to set people off, put some fake guesses in there, but luckily he didn't do that. Where am I? It's going to be difficult to find something, considering I'm literally in the woods, trying to find something to go off of. This guy though, Walden, is incredible, I have to say. I don't know how he guesses it right so quickly, so easily, without no wrong guesses. Oh, this is like the worst place to be, in my opinion. I have no clue. I mean, it could be England. I don't think it is. I just feel like I'm not going to get anywhere. Can I make it to the bottom? Can I make it? Come on, let's try and make it to the bottom. I just want to see what this thing is, what it says. This is my last hope. Come on, don't be blurry. Don't be blurry. Don't be blurry. Oh, damn it. Where is that? Europe somewhere. Lithuania. Slovakia. Check. Oh, Slovenia. Damn it. That guy is incredible. Hats off to him. He was something else at this game. Okay, so I won the first game. This one's a bit more challenging. Definitely a lot more challenging this round. Yeah, definitely a lot more competition as well. So let's try and hopefully get another dub in here for the last game, as we hop into possibly North America. Actually, I don't think it is. What does this sign say here? Definitely not. Europe. We are in Europe somewhere. I just can't really tell with this sort of language, to be honest. That doesn't benefit me in any way. I'm not too immersed in these types of languages, Eastern European languages. That place, what does it say? Galmir Dangos. Oh, this is tricky. There was a place name there. I could try and look for that place if it's a major city, because it does say it's quite far away, right? Utena, on the A14. A. Is there an A road anywhere? These are A, but I think it has to be red sign. A red sign. Ah, A14. Utena. Okay, so we're looking at Lithuania, right? Yeah, okay. So I saw the city name there, or the town, city, whatever it is, and I saw the red road on the map, so it had to be Lithuania, just simply for the investigating. So that's definitely a strat with Geoguessr, just in general, not just in Battle Royale, but looking for road names and like the colours, and looking for, you know, major cities. If you see on major roads or whatever, that definitely does put you in the right spot. Obviously, it might not be the right country all the time, because you could technically be in the next country over, marking a city from the country that's next to, but luckily that wasn't one of those exceptions. As we go into another European region, let's see if this helps me. Oh, sure, AT, Austria. Somebody guessed Germany, he's going to guess Austria now, as am I. So yeah, language German-ish, yeah, pretty much German from like und sure, saw German, and then the next thing I saw .at .austria in the website domain. So yeah, that was pretty straightforward, that one. As we move into the third round, what have we got to work with here? South America, right? Somewhere in South, we got John Deere popping up. Okay, I'm gonna guess Colombia from first instinct. Not Colombia. Never mind. Luckily, I don't have to guess straight away. Okay, some people are getting it right. People are getting it right. It's not Colombia, so possibly Argentina. Oh, what does that say? That's going to be a big help. MX Mexico. Awesome. So the MX, again, websites are very, very useful in this game. MX caught me to Mexico simply from that. I mean, the fact that it was Spanish put me straight into South America, but I wasn't really thinking Mexico, but luckily I managed to figure it out just from that, as Gabriel has one more guess, which he doesn't get right, as we're looking into another pretty in the middle of nowhere location. Let's see what we're working with here. I think maybe Colombia here, possibly, or Africa, right? One of the two. Somebody got it right somehow. Okay, more so Africa surely from these buildings. I mean, it might not be. It might not be. It could possibly well not be. Other people are guessing South America, so it could very well be South America. Let's just try Colombia. Venezuela has been guessed, right? No. Venezuela has not been guessed. Oh, this is difficult. Bolivia has been guessed, so it's not Bolivia. This is tricky. Tricky. Where are we looking here? A sign, some hope. What does this say? Oh? Primary school? What? Is this in Africa? Is this actually in Africa? How the hell did my guy get it right so quickly? Oh, it's so true. So tricky. Okay, I'm not gonna get this right. Let's see where it is. Let's see what this is. Okay, Lesotho. Okay, I have no idea how they managed to get that right, but props to them.